Johns from Amarillo, Texas. Buckley Christopher George Robley III.
Hangman Harris in the ring with his rope, lariat, and a noose. He's had a lot of great victories using that hangman hold that he brings, but he's never faced a man unpredictable like Colonel Buck Robley, Bill.
Colonel Buck Robley, boy, I guess I'm sitting here a little bit subdued right now. You know, we just had a battle of giants. And certainly it was a giant battle with Skandar Akbar and Killer Khan coming out on one of the greatest athletes ever in football or wrestling, Ernie Ladd. And now we got Colonel Buck Robley against Rick Hangman Harris, who tried to make a name for himself by collecting a bounty on Dick Murdoch. He didn't collect the bounty, but he did hang Dick Murdoch up a little bit. You know, when I think about the redneck, Captain Redneck, the ex-Marine that's so proud of it on his foreign tour in Tokyo, Dubai, Hong Kong, I just wonder what his reaction's going to be when word catches up to him, and word travels so fast in wrestling. When word catches up to him about Ted DiBiase, his young protege, the man that he's known Teddy since Teddy was a youngster, and Dick Murdoch always looked up to Ted's deceased father, Iron Mike, who was fatally injured in a match in Texas and died, and Iron Mike DiBiase. I just wonder what Dick Murdoch, how he's going to reflect on this situation, because, you know, he was a partner of the Dogs. And they said that it could never be done, that a redneck like Dick Murdoch and the Junkyard Dog, a man from the ghetto, could ever be a team. But Murdoch and Dog were a team, and they were an inseparable team, and they were a victorious team. And now for Ted DiBiase, his own protege, so to speak, to be so treacherous and so infamous against the Junkyard, I just wonder what Dick Murdoch will say and what his reaction will be. A lot of things going through my mind right now, Boyd Pierce, and of course, Buck Robley, Colonel Christopher Robley. A man that says, nobody calls me yellow, he asks no quarter and he gives none, knows every trick in the book, from the psychological warfare to the infighting, the wrestling. There's no stranger to have beat Buck Robley. He'll admit that he's been whipped, but I'll guarantee everybody that's ever whipped him has paid a price. And certainly Buck Robley's come out on top and won a lot more than he's lost. Got a great heart. Hangman Harris and Buck Robley. Great victory by a great young Mississippi champion, Mr. Olympia. A lot of things happen, Boyd. I guess you just need sometimes time to sit down and really reflect on them. It never stands still in Mid-South Wrestling. It's always ongoing. It's always exciting. Arm drag takeover by Buck Robley, showing that wrestling ability. Hangman Harris firing back. He knows he can beat Buck Robley, that everybody in the whole world in wrestling is going to take note. Forearm smashes. Next week, Precious Paul Ellering. Possibility of a match between Steve Dr. Death Williams and Bob Roop. Another quick move by Robley. Now Buck's starting to fight back with some of that alley instinct, but Rick Harris got a tremendous head of steam built up there, a good momentum, and it's hard to turn it around. First neck breaker, Harris using the patented attack that he has where he attacks that neck. Robley coming out. Harris is hanging Buck. He's got Buck up in that hangman. Buck coming over the top. Buck, did he adjust that brace? I couldn't tell, Boyd Pierce, looking at the monitor, but Buck Robley sure popped into something, and the hangman has just been stretched out himself, and Buck Robley, 1, 2, 3.
Bill, Buck did just what he had to do, and the hangman thought he had him. It did not work. Robley the winner.
He's been known to do what he has to do.
Exactly, and we'll come right back after this important message from Mid-South Wrestling Television Network.